Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Eric from Break Even Books, and I'm the team leader for Team Mistletoe. And tonight, it's just me and you guys. The other team leaders are busy, but I'm sticking around, and we're gonna try and get some reading sprints done, which is awesome. And I'm needing to be productive, so I'm really happy about this. And I really enjoyed last reading sprint we did last week. It was so much fun. So I'm really looking forward to getting another big chunk of my book done. So yeah, I have here my nice, oh, okay, well, you could have seen the marshmallows, but they have started to melt. They're there. But I have a cappuccino here with some marshmallows. They're like the big ones because I tried to buy the little ones at the store, but they didn't have any of the little ones, which was a little disappointing. So we got the big marshmallows. And then I also am sitting here with Reese's peanut butter cup fudge that Marcus made. So I will be trying not to, that's why I have the paper towel so I can eat it with that. But yeah, I'm gonna eat that while I read, have a little reading snack. So the way this works is we're gonna do 20-minute sprints, and then I will like check through the chat for 10 minutes at a time and then jump back into reading for another 20-minute sprint. But that way I can interact with you guys as well as get lots of reading done. So we'll start our first sprint in 8 minutes. And until then, let's see who's here. I'm very excited too. I've also been looking forward to this. Oh, Katie's here. Hey, Katie. Hi, Amy. Hey, Heather. I like how you put the little cat emoji. Uno's currently not in the room with me, but I'm sure he will like make his way into the room as I'm reading because he likes to be wherever we are. So, hey, Ash. Hello, Rocket Reads. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty excited about my cappuccino, Katie. I'm also using this mug that my mom got me. It says "Enjoy the little things" on it. So she won't see this live stream, but she'll be super excited to know that I was using her mug that she got me. Hi, Carly. Oh, Books with Clementine is here. That's a good question, Ash. What is everybody reading? I am going to be reading Obsidio. I'm already this far into it. Actually, here, let me put this down so I can find out what page I'm on. But I feel like I'm definitely going to be able to read faster because these like pages are mixed media, so it goes really quickly. I am currently on page 366. So hopefully I can get past, I think I could probably get past like 420 by the end of this sprint. Maybe even further, honestly. Oh my goodness. Hi, Haley. Books with Nessa. Hey. Jackalope Hope. Oh, so we got some Team Nutcracker. Yeah, say what team you are so I can know who's representing their teams right now. We got Team Mistletoe. Can't wait to get some pages down. I agree. Mimi says hi to everybody. Everybody's asking what everybody's reading. So Amy's reading Final Girls. Cynthia's saying hey. Oh, we got some Team Snowflake in the house. Christmas at Little Beach Street Bakery, starting at page 49. That sounds really nice. I've been wanting to read a Christmas book, but like I didn't put any Christmas books on my TBR, which is, I don't know why I did that, because I really like have been feeling the need to read Christmas to get in the spirit. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out like a short story or something for Christmas to get at that. Carly's reading Where the Crawdads Sing. Books with Nessa's reading Strange the Dreamer. These are all great books, I assume. I haven't read any of these, but I think they would be good. Jackalope Hope is reading Burning Roses. Lily Ross is reading Waking Gods. That's part of the Sleeping Giants trilogy, right? I think so. I recently just like got the whole trilogy. I haven't read any of them yet, but I'm excited to eventually get to that. Okay, so we'll be starting our first sprint in 5 minutes. Oh, I guess I should get the Christmas timer open too. Let me do that. Let's see here. Mute this too. Christmas. There we go. Okay. Let's keep going here. I'm literally painting my nails right now for my band concert tomorrow night, so I'm just going to listen to audiobook. Hey, that's still cool. As long as you're here, you're participating and being productive. That's awesome. I'm all for multitasking. Ash is stalking Jack the Ripper. Haley is powering through the Year of the Witchling. Rockette Reads is reading Burning Glass. Katie got too excited to read her book and finished it, so she's going to write with us. That's awesome, Katie. Still being productive, which is awesome. Cynthia's reading Sky in the Deep. Oh, we got some Team Snowflake here. Ooh, we got some rep for Team Stalking. More Team Stalking. Books with Clementine just started Battle of the Labyrinth. Heather's reading The Sin Eater's Daughter. That's an interesting one. I don't know if I've heard of that one before. Also, Team Mistletoe. Woo! Gian's reading Where She Has Gone by Nino Ricci. I'm reading Colton 911 Agent by Her Side. I haven't heard of that series either. Team Snowflake. Aqua is reading Shadows Rising. Cool. Oh, another Year of the Witchling. Oh, and our first Team Candy Cane that I see here. Reading The Afterlife of Holly Chase, Team Mistletoe. I heard that one's a really good one. I think Marcus told me that he heard of it from Emma Books, and it sounded really cool. So let us know how it is. Ash is from Team Mistletoe. Yeah. I'm glad my team's here. Teresa's reading A Heart So Fierce and Broken for Team Stalking. Anna's reading Aztec. Alexis is reading Crescent City. Also Team Mistletoe. Woo woo. Okay, we're going to start our first sprint in 2 minutes. Oh, hold on there. Where'd they go? Taya's reading Empire of the Wild. Nice, more Team Mistletoe. Oh, Amy's Team Candy Cane. Okay, yeah, it is. It's the sequel to Sleeping Giants. I thought so. That's awesome. Is that series good? Because I haven't started reading it yet, but as I said earlier, I have all 3 of them now. So I'm really excited because I heard it's like a good sci-fi trilogy. And yeah, I'd love to hear your input on like how you feel about it. But I'm hoping it's good because I bought them all. So Estelle is from Team Candy Cane and she's reading The Bird King. Oh, the Book Dreamer for Team Candy Cane is here. Oh, Gian, Golden Sun is so good. But that's fair. If you're in a contemporary mood, then read contemporary. I totally get that feeling. Golden Sun, though, you will enjoy it, I think. Oh, Roro's popping in to say have fun, everybody. Thanks, Roro. Katie's saying she hopes we get a lot of reading done, which I agree. I also hope we get a lot of reading done. Noelle's reading Addie LaRue. That's awesome. Okay, 1 minute, guys. Julia's reading Loveless. That's by Alice Oseman, right? I think so. But yeah. Ash says we have snow here for the first time in years, so perfect reading weather. We got a huge like dumping of snow last night, so I was shoveling snow this afternoon, and I am tired. I promise I'll try not to fall asleep on you guys. Mimi's reading Kira Kira. Madeleine's reading A Dark Shade of Magic. Yeah, okay, it is Alice Oseman. Awesome. All right, guys, we're going to start our first sprint, so let's do it. I'm just going to put this here, share my screen. Let's put this in the theater mode. All right, here we go. Okay, so Okay, so that's the final minute, or I guess we're done. Our first reading sprint. I don't know why I said that so weird. Um, my brain is still processing the chapters I just read because they were quite intense. And yeah, I got to, what page did I get to? Let me see here. I read to page 394. So I read like a little over 30 pages, which is pretty easy with these kind of books. But yeah, let me know how many pages you guys read during that sprint. I'm just going to catch up on the chat here and see. Oh, there's not much to catch up on. Okay, perfect. Don't worry, Katie, I did not fall asleep, so we're good. And Ash says that A Darker Shade of Magic is amazing. Thank you, Katie. I'm pretty proud of myself for reading 30 pages. The Afterlife of Holly Chase is okay. I like it, but I also don't. It is book 9 this month, and I think I will finish it tonight. 60% done. Nice. Okay. Julia read about 24 pages. Awesome. Aqua read 10 pages. Oh, hey, Bex. You're here, but she's reading Addie LaRue. Awesome. The Book Dreamer read 15 pages. Oh my god, all these pages are coming in so quick. Jackalope read 26 pages. Carly read 15. Amy read 13. Lily read 11. Jeanne read 13. Teresa read 32. Nice. Ash can't say, so I feel like not a lot because you got the monkey face. Raven read 18. And also, there's no shame if you didn't read that many pages. That's fine. Like, we're all just here to enjoy ourselves and read as much as we can. It's the best we can do. Heather read 34 pages. Clementine read 20 pages. Katie was writing, so she edited a few paragraphs, which is awesome. Sarah read 5 pages, the end of one chapter, and almost a whole next one. Oh, those are short chapters. I personally love books with short chapters because I feel like they just fly by a lot faster. Alexis read 6. She got distracted. That's okay. Happens to the best of us. I have my phone on the other side of the couch so that I don't get distracted. Twitter. Haley thinks that we all read pretty fast. She got 14 pages, and it's a big font. To be fair, the only reason I read 30 pages is because, like I said earlier, it's a mixed media book, so like all the pages are different, and there's not like the same amount of content on every page. Roxanne, I just popped in. I really need the sprint, but I've been lagging on my book for a few days. I'm reading The Left-Handed Booksellers of London. I've never heard of that before, but that sounds cool. It's all right, Ash. We all get distracted. Taya read 13 pages. Haley said, hey, A Darker Shade of Magic is on my Reindeer TBR. Awesome. I also have to read that series eventually. I haven't picked that up yet. Let's see. Shelly read 10 pages, but she joined late. That's fair. Got distracted folding clothes, and my computer didn't refresh, so I thought everyone was running late. That's okay. I had a live stream earlier on today, and I was the one hosting it, and I think I got there like 10 minutes before it started because I was doing laundry and totally like blanked that I was supposed to be there, so it's all good. Oh, also unrelated to Mark. I have to tell Marcus still. I've been like, my mind has been all over the place, but I will tell him because we're having like a nice, well, I'm saying fancy dinner, but he's making us this like homemade mac and cheese that I'm super excited about. And that's after this reading sprint. So I will tell him about your acronyms that you made, Katie. Lily also agrees that short chapters are the best. Makes me want to read more and more. And I like 100% agree with that. I think that books go so much faster when they're short chapters because you don't have to feel like you have to make a big time investment to read one chapter. Cynthia read 20 pages and getting back into the flow of the book. Janet can't decide what their last book will be. I'm questioning if I want to like change some of the books I have on my TBR because I'm really in the mood for a contemporary book. And I've been reading like sci-fis and fantasies. So like I just really want some contemporary. Like I want that lightheartedness. So I don't know. We'll see. I might switch up my TBR a bit. Patrick's saying hi. So hi, Patrick. I read at 261 in the Near Witch. That's awesome. Homemade mac and cheese. I know, right? Homemade, like mac and cheese and grilled cheese are like my two favorite meals. So homemade mac and cheese is just, oh, chef's kiss. I love it. Hashtag Mark is the chef. Yeah, honestly, he's like an amazing cook. He makes such good meals. So like, I'm really excited. Send some mac and cheese my way, thanks. I would if I could. Honestly, it's a pretty easy recipe, I think. We got like this thing called the instant pot. So you can like make a lot of cool recipes in it, and he's been like experimenting and making a lot of fun stuff. And I've been eating it. So I'm all here for it. Ash said they like books with multiple POVs. I also like books with multiple POVs. I think that they fly by a lot faster too. But I find that in multiple POVs, if there's a POV that you don't like, you just dread getting to their chapters. So that's like the one downfall to it. But I do normally like books with multiple points of view. I have changed my TBR so many times since December 1st. I feel that. Like I haven't changed it yet, but I've literally been picking up my notebook every day, looking at it and like trying to figure out if I can swap anything out. But I don't know. We'll see. I really want a light and fluffy book for some reason. Probably because I feel like it'll get me more in the mood for Christmas if it's light and fluffy. Yeah, it is the cheese, Katie. I love cheese. Amy is so excited for In a Holidays to come in the mail because I'm in the mood for fluffy romance. Not my usual genre, but I'm in the mood for it. Yeah, like I'm in the mood for it. I get it. I really want something like easy. I have a great barbacoa recipe for Instant Pot if you love tacos. I do love tacos. So, a book girl, can you send me this after the reading sprint? Because I'll give it to Marcus and we will try it. We love tacos. You should see how, like, if anybody mentions Taco Bell, I get so pumped. So, I'd be down for this. 0 pages. I was doing my night routine. The next sprint will be better. That's perfectly fine. We're just happy you're here spending your time with us. And by we, I mean me. I was wanting to read Addie LaRue, but too many people ahead of me at the library. Oh, that's fair. Oh, we have 1 minute until we start our next sprint. I'm just like, I need Hillary here to keep me on track because I'm just a talker. I've been trying not to change my TBR yet, but there is one book on it that has long chapters, so I feel like, oh, I don't feel like committing time to that right now. That's fair, Sarah. That's totally fair. Roxanne gave up smoking for book buying, so I have a pretty massive TBR right now since I can't seem to stop buying books at the moment. That's amazing though. Like props for stopping like smoking. That's awesome. I mean, books are really expensive though, so maybe find something to buy that's a little cheaper, but still props. Yes. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm really excited to try this food now. Okay. I think, oh, it's time to start our second sprint. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's see how many pages we can get done. All right, let me restart this timer here. Let me share my screen. Okay, where'd it go? Share screen. There we go. All right, let's get to reading. All right, so we're done our first sprint, or sorry, second sprint. Clearly, I am not with it right now. I just read a very intense part of my book, and it was awesome. I did not get as many pages read this time. I only got about, I think, 16 pages done because I had, as you could see, my cat joined me and he just like curled up on me and was very distracting. So that was partially why I didn't read as much. But let's just catch up on the chat here. Roxanne, Katie's in support of you quitting smoking and buying books. Jackalope Hope had to change my TBR today because I finally let myself DNF a book that was boring me to tears. That's awesome. Good for you. As told by Bex, says congrats on quitting, Roxanne. Ash says she'll try not to be they'll try not to be distracted. Madgeline says, what is your favorite book and what is in your TBR? My favorite book is Red Rising, but in my TBR right now, my favorite book is probably Obsidio, the one I'm reading. It's just like, it's blowing me away. I keep getting so excited and like hitting different parts of this book that I'm just like, oh, I'm loving it. I'm so pumped. And I just want to keep reading. Every time I pick up this book, like I have such a hard time putting it back down. A book girl read 12 pages. Sorry, Haley, right in the middle of a conflict. I am too, literally. Like a fight just went down. So I know that feeling. 12 pages. I'm getting into it now. From Ash. Sarah read 7 pages. Jackalope Hope read 28 pages. Nice. Lily read 10 pages. Heather read 30 pages. Oh, Clementine read 22 pages. Shelly read 25 pages. Wow, you guys are all reading so much. I'm like super proud of you guys. Books with Nessa read 30 pages. Alexis read 16. Oh, where'd that go? Alexis read 16. Teresa read 32 again. Nice. Julia, 20 pages, I think. I forgot where I started. That's fair. I was estimating 16 pages because I also forgot where I started. As told by Bex, read 11 pages. Janet is liking the book more and more. Read 28 pages. Nice, quick book. That's awesome. It's always good when you find a book that like reads very quickly. Mimi read 17 pages this round. Oh, my cat's like pawing at my leg right now. He's being so cute. TR read 15 pages. Roxanne read 17 pages. Carly read 12 pages. My nephew had a screaming meltdown, so I had to keep rereading. Oh, that's fair. Bex loves the Illuminae files so much. I do too. I mean, this is the last book in this very strong feeling that I'm also going to rate it a 5-star book because it's just been awesome so far. But yeah, I'm loving it. Katie, I finished a little more and recounted my paragraphs. I'm proud to say I have 67 paragraphs. I'm taking a break, excuse me, and drawing Christmas presents now. Awesome. That's great. I read 16 pages. Cynthia read 28 pages, and they're hoping to finish their book tonight, which is awesome. Yeah, go for it. Ash, you're making me want to finish the Illuminae files. Yes, you should do it. So far in the series, Gemina's my favorite because like I love the character of Hannah. I love her. She's awesome. But like this book is making like it's becoming a strong contender. Illuminae was just fantastic. I think all 3 books have such different elements to them. They're just so good. So yeah, these are like the perfect books for me. Katie's saying hi to Uno. Yeah, if you were watching me during the last reading sprint, he was literally like, he came into the room and crawled up and like started attacking my sweater strings because that's what he does. But then just like stayed curled up on me. Jeanne read 8. Books with Nessa. I've been wanting to read the Illuminae files, so I'll have to get to it soon. Yeah, you totally should. They're really good books. And I've heard that, like, if you're not really a big fan of the mixed media thing, everybody says that the audiobooks are fantastic. So there's an alternative option if you don't want to read like mixed media in physical format. Amy read 13 pages again. Book Dreamers Alley read 10 pages this time. Katie says, I think we all know your fave is Red Rising. Yeah, I mean, it's in my profile picture and I talk about it enough. Amy, you are making me want to pick up Obsidio. I haven't read it yet because I don't want to finish the series. I know, that's how I feel. I'm like, I don't want to finish it either. And I'm like, I'm getting sad that it's almost over because it's so good. Like, it's gonna be a really hard time for me to find like a book that gives me this amount of like intensity and emotion. I'm just, I don't want to finish it. I don't. Rocket reads, I didn't read much, had to make dinner. I just threw on an audiobook. Oh, that's fair. It is around dinner time, so yeah. Amy, oh wait, I already said that one. Yeah. And Janet said, both my cats are on my lap. Yeah. Uno just like loves attention. And if you saw when I was transitioning over to like this part so we could talk, I had to like lift him up and he was like curling into a ball, curling into me, like not wanting to move. So he's just being so adorable. Ash, been wanting to read Red Rising, but have trouble with certain adult books getting into them. That's fair. Yeah. I find for Red Rising, the first, like I've only read it once. I haven't even reread it yet, but like that's how good of an impact it had on me. Okay, we got 2 minutes till we start our sprint, our third sprint. But that book, I found that it took a little while to get started. Like I wasn't fully invested in the book until probably 5 or 6 chapters. But once I got through those 5 or 6 chapters and then it started like picking up the pace, I was suckered in and I was not putting that book down. So yeah, I do recommend it, but just know that you kind of have to get through the first couple of chapters because they're more like opener chapters to like introduce you to the world, and then you can jump into it. Mia said, is Uno named after something or someone? No, that's actually the name that he had. We adopted him from the Humane Society, and that was the name that he came with. So we just really liked that name, and we're also like very big board game people. So Uno was like perfect for like our cat name. And so Marcus jokes that we should get another one and call him Dose, so we can have 1 and 2. But I don't know. We'll see. Rocket reads, wants to read Memento, but kind of want to do a reread of the Illuminated books first. I want to read Memento too. Like I really want to read that. I was asking Marcus like how we could get it because I want to read it so bad. And then Roxanne wants to know, what book are you reading at the minute? And I'm reading Obsidio, which is the 3rd book of the Illuminae files. So we are about to start our next reading sprint. And I'm starting on page 411. So are you guys ready? I think it is time to start the 3rd sprint. Well, it's about to be time to start the 3rd sprint. Oh my God, words. Also, I'm using my Reindeer Readathon bookmark, which are still available. We still have more if you guys want to get them. I think the link will be in the description of this live stream after it's posted. So yeah, you can find it there if you want to get one. I send them out with nice Christmas cards too. And I wrap them in like green tissue paper and put stickers on them. So they're kind of adorable. All right, let's get started on our 3rd sprint. Let me just set up, I gotta restart the timer. Go back to 20. Okay, it's gonna be at 1959 because I paused it. All right, share screen. All right, here we go. 3rd sprint. All right, so we are finished our third reading sprint. So we only have one more to go now. How many pages did everybody read that time? I ended off on page 432, so I read 22 pages that time. I'm going to get caught up here. Katie said if Marcus gets another cat, he must think of the hoodies that will be sacrificed. Yeah, that is true. Oh, Magdalene started reading Red Rising. Yes, I'm so pumped. I hope you enjoy it. Aphrodite Lee is saying, hey to everybody, they are here. So hello. Yeah, tonight has been like super productive so far with reading, honestly. Ash read 6 pages again. Katie finished the line art for 2 Presents. That's awesome. Carly read 23 pages this time. Jeanne read 17. Julia read 30. Nice. Alexis read 12. Jackalope Hope read 27 pages. And Clementine read 24. A book girl wants to know, what book has been your biggest surprise and what book has been your biggest letdown this year? I don't even know. I'd have to think of all the books that I've read this year. I have to check my Goodreads, to be honest, to answer that question. But I will be putting out a book, or a book. Look at me, guys. I'm a writer. No, I will be putting out a video that like talks about the best books and the worst books that I've read over the past year. So I'll answer it then, I think. Amy has read 14 this time. Teresa read 36. Awesome. Karen is going to read My Small Town CEO Scrooge by Harmony Knight. That sounds like a romance. Janet, I was so into my book, I jumped when you started talking. I read 31 pages. Sorry, Janet, I'm not meaning to scare anybody. I'll end the next one with like a quiet voice. I'll be like, all right, everybody, how are you? Taya read about 13 pages this time. Hopefully I can get more in the last sprint. Nice. Book Dreamer read 12 pages. This historical fiction is interesting, but it takes a lot to read. Yeah, I get that. Trust me. Historical fiction is not like my favorite genre. So anytime I pick up historical fiction, I find it's like harder for me to get into. Cynthia read 29 pages this time. A book girl read 13 pages. Rocket reads 11 pages. Aphrodite Lee read nothing, been writing an outline instead. That's fine. That's awesome. Sarah read 10 more pages. I've noticed that I've read increasingly more than the previous sprint. There you go. That's great. Shelley read 18 pages. I'm near the end of the book and I don't want it to end. Good thing it's a series, LOL. I feel that. I feel that so much. I really don't want my book to end either. Roxanne read 19 pages. Sorry, Misty Pie. Oh. I literally said you can tell I'm getting a little tired. Okay, so yeah, we'll have one more sprint, which will start in 6 minutes. And then I get to go have some mac and cheese, and I'm so excited. I also might actually get to page 450, which is like what I was. No, I don't even think I said 4. I think I said like 420. So I already passed like what I estimated I was going to get to, and I think I'm going to make it to past 450, which is awesome. Because when did I start? I think I started on page like 364, and I'm already up to 432. So like this is going really fast. Mia finished the 5th season last night, has a map, and it was incredible. Some strong CW though, check trigger warnings. Okay, that's good to know. Janet is off to start dinner. Have fun reading. Okay, bye Janet. Thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Aphrodite Lee's gonna make some hot cocoa. I already finished mine, but yeah, I had some. Well, it was a cappuccino, but it still had the same effect. Rocket Reads loves mac and cheese. Yeah, me too. I love it. Jan's also having dinner. Yeah, it is kind of that time. Also, for everybody that is participating in the readathon, we are doing our trivia this upcoming week. We haven't set a date yet for like the trivia. We're probably going to do it on the weekend. We're just kind of like getting it settled because we want to do it where it's like interactive. But the app that we were going to do it with, that it's interactive, in order to have that many people participate, it was like a high like fee for that. So we're trying to work out another way to have it interactive for everybody still, because we do have prizes for like, well, we have a prize for the first place, but then first, second, and third will get like extra points for their team. So we're really looking forward to that and getting really excited about it. So yeah, we have 4 minutes until our last sprint. Oh my God, the cat. Here, I want to show you this. The cat is literally like shoving his face into my leg right now. And that's how he's sleeping. He's being like super adorable. Oh no. I still need to pick out a book for Christmas Star. The book is not available now. Oh, okay. Just remember that for the Christmas Star, it's also like in conjunction with an existing prompt. So you're not reading like a whole separate book for Christmas Star. That like it counts towards one of the books you're already reading. What kind of trivia? The trivia is actually going to be all like Christmas questions. So we already have 10 questions planned. I'm going to plan some more, but it's all going to be like trivia about the topic of Christmas and like different things about Christmas. Amy's excited about trivia. I'm really excited about trivia too. I love trivia. So yeah, I'm really excited to like get it going and have this fun, like interactive, like game show night with you guys. Yeah, Uno's being adorable. He is very cute. Jennifer's been preparing and cooking for dinner over Zoom. So happy I was able to join in. Yeah, we're happy you were here too. Sarah, I miss having a cat and watching what positions they put themselves in when sleeping. Yeah, they're quite flexible, but yeah, they're so cute. Katie wants to know what my favorite color is. My favorite color is green. So as you can see, I've put green as like the headers for everybody's name in this because that's the color I love. Patrick, I love cats. I have 3 of my own. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Uno's quite the handful himself, but I don't know. Me and Marcus we've been talking about getting another one so that he has a friend, but we'll see what happens there. I'm glad you love trivia because we're really excited to host the trivia for you guys. Okay, Reads. I know I had to sleep in a star. To sleep in a sea of stars, but the audio is not available for one. Oh, that's unfortunate. That one definitely is over 500 pages. That would have been perfect. This readathon has awakened my competitive spirit, so I hope I'm good at trivia. Yes, I love to hear that. Like honestly, I'm really pumped that people are like getting super into it and getting competitive. It's great. Okay, I think we have like 30 seconds until we start our last sprint, so I'm just gonna get the timer ready. Okay, so the timer is ready. So, all right, is everybody ready to do our last sprint of the night? I am pumped. I'm hoping to get past page 450, so let's see how it goes. All right, I think we're good to start now. Yeah, here we go. Last 20-minute sprint. Let's get as many pages in as we can. And I will share my screen. All right, and go. Okay, so we are finished our last sprint. And how far did everybody get in their last sprint? I got to page 456, so I passed my goal of page 450. And that would have been, okay, now I gotta do math. 24 pages, I want to say. But yeah, I'm happy that I got past page 450. It's really cool. Oh, don't forget to click like, everyone. Aphrodite is right. Don't forget to click like. I would really appreciate that. Magdalene said they're at page 273, near which. Lily is back. Had to leave for dinner. Definitely will be joining in the next sprint. Awesome. Well, this was our last sprint, but like we're going to be doing more sprints throughout the readathon month. Oh, and Shelly just finished her book, which is so good. That's awesome. We like to hear it. Okay, Alexis read 14 pages. Julia read 25 pages. Katie did another sketch and did base colors for Troy's Christmas present. Nice, that's awesome. Taya did 18 pages. Jackalope did 34 pages, got really invested in the story. That's awesome, love to hear that too. Carly did 21 pages, reached her goal of getting to page 100. Nice, yes, I love hearing that we like reached our goals. That's great. We're all being productive together, which is so fun. A book girl, 14 more pages, started at 48 and ended at 87. Thank you for taking the time to host this. Yeah, no problem. I'm sure that we're going to do more. Hopefully in the other reading sprints that we do, like more hosts can join me, so you guys have more people to get to look at instead of just me. But we'll see. I'm sure there will be more times where they join in. Clementine got 20 pages, got distracted. It was too funny. My book was cracking me up. I don't know if you guys were like peeking at me while I was reading, but I was definitely like smiling and laughing at like different parts of the book. It was pretty hilarious. Teresa did 40 pages in the sprint, making my total for the sprints 140 pages. Wow, that's awesome. Honestly, congrats. That's a lot of reading done in this like span of 2 hours. Ash said, this was fun as always. I got to page 30 and I'll be back for the next one. All right, see you later, Ash. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Katie, I already liked earlier in the morning. Awesome. Good job, Katie. Amy got to 15 pages, so her total was 55 pages. Awesome. Taya went up 17% on my book throughout this sprint. Yes, I love seeing you guys like making progress on your books. This is so great. Sarah, I just made it to page 103 after reading about 10 more pages. My goal was also to reach 100 pages. Awesome. That's great. Cynthia, 28 pages. 80 pages left in the book, so I'm going to try and power through this tonight. I know, I'm at page like I just passed page 450, and there's 615 pages of this book, but like it's getting down to the end and like the nitty gritty and stuff is really happening right now. So I'm probably going to try and finish this tonight too, because I'm just like, I'm so invested and loving everything that is happening in this book. Like it's so action packed. So yeah, I'm probably going to finish it tonight. I'm going to try, hopefully. Oh, good night, Aphrodite. Thanks for joining in with us. Really appreciate it. Katie said, thanks for making my day, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Katie, you're awesome. We love you. Rocket Reed says, oh, did I just hide that again? Oops. Not sure how much I read, but I have less than 50 pages left, which is great. Roxanne, 20 pages. I'm so near the end of my book. I think I'm going to be able to smash the rest out tonight. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, you can definitely do it. I believe in you, Roxanne. Shelly said, night, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to head out now because I'm going to go have my mac and cheese. But thank you to everybody that joined me, and stay tuned on the Twitter page where we will be announcing like more reading sprints coming up. And I also put all the information for the other hosts in the description of this live stream. So you can go check that if you want any information for there, as well as the link to the form to submit your points if you finished your books. Clementine said, thanks for organizing this reading sprint. Had a great time as always. All right, awesome. Okay, well, I'm heading out, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.